Hello everybody and welcome to my Warhammer paint stream thing. This is something I've wanted to do for a little bit and I've been trying to figure out how to get it done, the logistics behind it and everything. And I think I've kind of come up with a way to do it, so we'll go from there. We'll see how it goes. My setup at the moment is kind of like just cobbled together, so it's not going to be like perfect like other paint streams, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a try. I've been painting Warhammer for a while now, and I've always wanted to do it on stream, or at least like show you guys what exactly I'm painting. And yeah, and I thought like this model would be probably the best one to do it. It's a really simple model. It's part of, I bought the giant Warhammer Ultimate Starter set. It's a big new set they just put out that came with a couple of Marines, a couple of Ultramarines, and a couple of Tyranids, and it comes with like some guides and stuff. Really cool stuff. Really great for a starter. And this is one of the models that you get with it. This is a Ultramarines captain in Terminator armor, and we're gonna paint them up. I've already primed him with grey sear. I did that earlier today, and we're just gonna go through and paint him. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun. It's just gonna be chill, you know, paint stream. Nothing too big or anything. Nothing hectic or anything. And we're just gonna paint him up as just a classic ultramarine, the blue, a bit of gold, bit of red, and we're going to go from there. So first I want to kind of do the red, I think. The red on his cloak. I want to get that out of the way first, and my idea was I'm going to do a I've got a Vallejo color here, the Scarlet Blood. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do the Corn Red, which is a little bit of a darker red on the inside. So I'm just going to grab my palette here. If you're getting into Warhammer, I suggest you get one of these wet palettes that I've got right here. Fantastic investment. I bought this about a year ago, and it's so much better than just like a pad. It's so much better. You get so many uses out of it. I love it. Keeps your paint nice and fresh as well. It doesn't dry very quickly, which is always good. So we're going to paint him in a red. So we're going to get the... Smell it. Let me give it a shake. Whitebeard72, what's your favorite faction? Whoa, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm more of a... I don't play the game all that much. I'm more of like, I like the lore and like just like painting the models. So I'm kind of a basic bitch, and I just like the Ultramarines. I think they look great. I like the story behind them. I like Blood Angels as well. I think they're pretty good. Dark Templars are pretty good as well. Just wet my brush here a little bit. I like getting that a little bit like diluted. I like doing thin coats and then going from there to like doing a bit of a thicker one a little later on. So that's pretty decent. Alrighty. Let me I just have to see where I am. That's coming on nicely. I don't mind a thin coat straight away. Just get that base down. Go. Yeah, Blood Angels are pretty great. I painted up a... I just bought like a pack of intercessors and just painted them up as blood angels, just because I haven't had any blood angels up until then, and I just had like a bunch of like red colors, that I wasn't getting much use out of, so I just thought fuck it. This might chuck a contrast on this as well. Or a shade, maybe a shade. Shade might be a bit better. Sometimes I use the contrasts as shades because they do really well, especially when you water them down a little bit. All right. All right, that's coat 1 done. Just paint that little bit in there. We're not going to do the underside because the underside I'm going to do in a darker red. I'm doing corn red. Alrighty. Is that? So I'm going to move my camera a little bit. Okay. Alright, just a little bit there. Lovely. Clean my brush. Alright, was there any other red bits that I needed to do? I don't think there was. Apart from like some chest stuff. Nope, no red bit there. That's his head. I need to just put that somewhere safe so I don't lose that. Let's put that on there. Alright, so we've got that. I'm just gonna let that dry and I'm gonna give it another coat. Let me just build the base. So that clicks in like that, I think. Yep. Base. Now I'm gonna need to go over like that base. There's like a dead tyrannid on it, so that base is gonna need a bit of work. There's dead tyrannid just here, going around here. So I'll probably leave that till last. It's gonna take a bit of work. Okay. What are we gonna do next? We're gonna do. Might do the sword. Actually, I'll save the silver parts for later just because it does tend to leave glitter bits into the water and I don't want it to do that. So maybe we will do the underside of the coat. Shake up the corn red. Brush again. Love how deep red this one is. Like a maroon. I want it to be a bit thick. Under there. Down. This should give the illusion that like the coat has like some shadow on it on the inside once the model is put together. 'Cause I did it on another one I did. I did it on an Adeptus Custodes General Captain, and it looked really good. Probably give that a second coat before we put it together as well. I think I might not need it, actually. Actually came up pretty good, and I'll just paint the bottoms. Cool. Darker, lighter, darker, lighter. Excellent. Thank you, Zan, for following me for so long. It's been a while. It's been a while since I was with Name Redacted. Alright, that one's done. Let's paint up the what do we do now? Let's do the back of this thing, which will be Macragge blue. It's a fresh pot. I've got so many pots of Macragge blue, I don't know which ones are fresh and which ones aren't. Put that with some water. So I can kind of just be a bit messy on this because this is going to be fucking hidden mostly by the back. And these little crevices. Usually I don't paint the pegs just because, like, you know, you're not going to see them. But I've just started kind of going over the whole model now. Save a bit of time instead of having to dodge things and get around things. And the good thing about this model is that it doesn't need glue to fit together. That's the good thing about those starter kits is a lot of the models, I'm pretty sure all of them, I know this one in particular was you can they just push together. You can glue them together obviously, but I like that it's kind of opened up to people just being able to just pick up the set, put it together pretty quickly, get into a game pretty quickly. It's good. Not having to faff around with the glue. Sometimes I don't particularly enjoy gluing the models together because it can be a fucking hassle. Especially if they're like the intercessor kits, which come with like a bunch of like little accessories, like, you know, the like trinkets and stuff you can put on their belts. Gotta be careful. Glue on my fingers, don't want to get it on the cape. They come with all those little accessories, so you got to like fit them onto the belt, and they're such a faff around. It's really annoying. Sometimes I just don't even bother putting the little trinkets on, and or if I do, I'll like glue them down before I even prime the model. This one up pretty quickly. Oh, these bloody thrust events. Bloody annoying they are. Alright, let's take a look and see how that is going. Yeah, fill in some detail on that. Yeah, the Leviathan box is great. It's great. I don't have that many. I mean, while ago I did buy a a Tyranid combat patrol, but I haven't put it all together yet just because I'm not too crazy about painting those guys. Something about them that just it's just not as fun painting those guys as painting like a Space Marine or like a Chaos Legion or something. Okay, all these little crevices where like there's hatches and stuff. The paint doesn't like going in. All right, how's that looking? That's looking pretty good. I won't paint the inside of that just because that's going to close in on. You like won't even see it, so there's no point. That's looking good. There's just a bloody crevice just in here that refuses to fill the paint. Ah, there we go. Now it is. Good, and I'll give that another coat. Let's do the front of the Space Marine. Need a small, very fine tipped one. I think this is my fine tipped one. Yep. Yep. Let's get some more blue out there. Just refocus my camera. Camera doesn't like how white the model is. Careful not to get any paint on the symbol. I mean, you can just paint over it, but it's nice to try to at least be neat. Yeah, it's definitely the fleshy tone that I just had. Just because I don't know if you're the same, but like I've always found that like fleshy colors like Raycarth flesh and like the whiter colors Wraithbone and stuff like the base coats, they just they don't sit well with me, or like I just can't do them right. I don't know what it is. They always end up like kind of chunky. No matter how much I water them down, they always god damn, I got a little bit on the that's all right. They always end up a little chunky, no matter how much I water them down. Elder, I don't actually have. Oh wait, no, I do. I actually do have one little squad of Eldar that I bought because they were like selling them on clearance somewhere. Same with the Tau. I've only got like a sniper team of Tau. Almost got this all done. All around the symbol. Tidy that up just there. it's actually looking pretty good, especially because I'm doing it with a camera right in front of my face, so it's a little bit, I can't get as close as I usually get when I paint these models. But I'm hoping to get a better setup camera wise, at least for more painting sessions in the future. So right now I've just got this my usual camera that I use like for other streamings. Just it's zip tied to like a light I have above my workbench. Oh man, that actually like flooded into the little recess really well. I'm happy with that. Just gonna get under this little recess in here. Oh yeah, no, that was good. I thought I actually painted a bit of a wing there. Oh, that actually looks really good. How is that? It's looking pretty good. There's a little white spot in there. Nice. Just feel. There we go. Alrighty. There's a little bit there that was bugging me. Didn't want to like risk filling it in and having it just seep into the wing there. You got it. Alright. This yeah, I've used Drukari skin before, and it's not nice. All the skin tones, all the lighter colors aren't. Don't like them at all. That's why I just prime. I mean, you meant to anyway, but that's why I just prime most of my models with Grey Seer or Wraithbone, depending on what I've actually got on hand. I should have probably like primed this model in Macragge Blue, since blue is mostly. I don't think I have any of the Macragge Blue spray left. Is that part going to be on the inside? Where's the other part? Yeah, I think you're actually going to see that part, so I might need to just paint that as well. Alrighty, that's the top part of the armor done. And now we've got to move down onto the leg. I think it's going to probably be the hardest one. Gonna pull up. I always, whenever I'm painting, I always have a reference picture of what I'm painting. I'm just gonna pull that up for myself. Make sure I'm going about it right. Yep. Awesome. I've got some of it on the skull there. It's okay. Hate these side parts on the armor. They're always really annoying to get into. Alright. Just needed to get a better view of that one there. I think I might switch to a bigger brush in a minute. That's looking alright. I'm going to switch to a bigger brush. Alright, I gotta sort through my brushes. I've got probably about 30 brushes, most of which I could probably just toss. I've had them for so long. Fixing the end of the brush there. Alright. Alright. She's looking good. Alright. Tell you what I should have done. I've got the contrasts for the ultramarines. Just make them so you can just base them and then just like slap a contrast over the top of them and it gives you that same sort of look. Should have done that for this. Just give it a try. Maybe on the next one. I have a Ultramarines captain in Gravis armor on its way here, so I might make that my next stream when we do him in contrast colors. There's contrast I mean, for me, contrast has always been hit or miss. More been more of a hit than a miss, but every now and then you get the odd one where it's like no matter how many uh times you try it, it it for some reason it just like fucks up and just doesn't look good. But then I've done some. I really wish I had them here. I've got them packed away in my battle case, but the some that I just like, damn, that looks really fucking good, and it took me like 10 minutes. Trying my best to stay away from this knee pad thing that he's got going on here, just because I want to not have to deal with going over it again. But it looks alright. I haven't read any of the books. I've been trying to see if some of them are on Spotify on like the audiobook thing, but some because you get like free audiobook time if you're like subscribed to premium, which I am, but they haven't actually got any on there, which is sad. I'm guessing they're all on that Warhammer Plus whatever thing, which I don't think is worth paying for, because like what is there besides books and stuff? It seems very niche. But I haven't read any of the books. I do want to read some of them. Um, but a lot of the lore I know just is just come from like looking up things on Wikipedia, the core rule books you get, data cards, and looting on YouTube. I'm gonna paint the bottom of the foot. No point. Being quite aggressive here at the moment just to get this foot done. I need to go in there with a black as well. Probably should have done that first, actually. Come to think of it. You always notice it as like where it's like dried, where it's like pooled and then dried. It's like a big splot. It looks terrible. I hate it. But then when it works, when it like somehow like you've gotten that balance of like the water and the contrast paint really well, then it looks great. I'm just gonna paint all of this and I'll go through it on a black in a minute. Oh my god, these little like recesses between pipes and stuff. Oh, bloody pain. That's not too bad. All right, this bad boy. Body part two. Start with the leg. All right. And once we do this blue, I might just go find the black parts of the model, which is usually like the joints. So like this part right here, and we'll go through that. Add some black in. I'm not going to be using a Citadel black because I don't know whether it's like Australian like climate or something, or whether it's, I don't know, I got a bad batch of it, but the Abaddon black is just like awful. Like sometimes it'll be fine. Sometimes it'll be fine, but then other times it just turns into tar and it doesn't really sit right, which is why I've kind of switched like my base paints to like the Vallejo, because the Vallejo is really fucking good. The Vallejo base paints of like the black and like even like the silvers and golds are really good. The silver, which we'll be using a little later on, is really good because it's really bright and like really lightly colored, so it goes really well when you throw like a Nuln Oil shade on it. It like picks it up really well. Dab of water. I just need to see, get in nice and close to this one. All right, let's get a little bit more color going. Not water it down as much. I'm thinking now, like these pipes, there's like pipes that run through these legs here. I should have done them as like a different color to like offset all of the blue. I mean, I still can. I still go over them in like a black or a red. I should have done that to begin with. That's alright. Alright, that's actually, I'm not going to paint in there because that actually sits against the cape, so no one will actually see it. What else needs to be painted on this? Is the belt? What color is the belt? Let me have a look at my reference image. The belt is blue. And the, yeah. I'm just gonna paint the shroud for his head. Start on the back. And cover all the inside. If I had a darker blue, I would have like done like what I did with the cape. And on the inside of here, I would have done a bit of a darker blue just to offset. Like you give it like that, like kind of shadowy look. Just paint that part, and then that part gets to be black. Right, that came up pretty well. All right. This shoulder pad is blue, and the other one is like a white, so I'll just leave that as that color there. I don't want to go over it in like a white scar. Yeah, the Ultramarines have the reserve chapter, basically. The bench warmers. Alright, what's next? I guess we'll paint this one blue. Get my little pen out. I'm just gonna turn this around. A bit of a clean side. Would I ever play a Persona game? I mean, I've played a Persona game off stream, but I probably would play one on stream. I own Persona 5. I'd probably play it. I do like the Persona games. And there was a recent one that came out, wasn't there? So they did a remake of one, Persona 3 or something. Be real careful here so I don't get that shield, which will be like a gold, I think. Gold, silver. Hello, Khalil. Alright, that's that part mostly done. Oh no, I hate painting these corners. Especially when they're hidden by something. You can't really tell. God, this one's gonna be hard to do. I think I got that. I can't really tell. It's hard to see. Alright, and then this top bit here is gonna be gold. But I'm gonna save the all the gold stuff for probably pretty last, just because when I do it, it means I'll have to change my water. So if we leave that till the end, I won't need to change the water straight away, because it turns your water when you dip your brush in like your gold, and then you dip it in the water. It puts the gold in the water and can contaminate the other colors whenever you use the other colors. Favorite Primarch? Favorite Primarch? I do. I like. I'm not too familiar with all of them, but I do like Robot Gilliman. I did a model of him, did a miniature of him not too long ago. When they released like the miniature with him on like the big sword and everything. I do like him, but I'm not too familiar with like any of the other ones. I know there's like one that was. I swear I saw a picture of one who was like a. Kind of reminded me of a samurai. I mean, it could have just been like fan art, but he was like an Asian guy, and he had like this kind of like samurai-ish kind of look to him. I don't know who he was, but he looked pretty cool. All right, just a little detail. All right, that came out pretty well. Just hate all the little details I gotta like kind of miss. That came out pretty well. Happy with that. All right. Is that who it is? The White Scars Primarch, the Khan? I remember I saw a picture of him. He looked pretty cool. Let's do this arm. The sword arm. So we'll get the little details first and then I'll switch brushes again. Vulcan, I'm not familiar with him. Alright, where's my reference image? I just need to check this arm. Yep, so that's black. Best thing about like using like the official Warhammer website as a reference image, they have like 3D models, 3D pictures of the model that you're painting, so you can kind of like see everything about it. So, alright, so is there a part that goes on that? Is that part of that? Yeah, there it is. Okay, okay. But I was like missing a part because there's meant to be a part that goes into here, and it's on the shoulder pad there. What color's blue? Yep, so that's just all blue. Okay, cool. Salamanders. They're a group that I want to know more about as well. Maybe paint some of their guys up as well. Uh, I hate painting hands. I'm like Rob Liefeld, but with hands. I hate this. I really wish they'd made that sword detachable, but they haven't. Need to get in underneath the hilt. Oh, all right. That's looking good. Now I can paint the shoulder piece. We're getting pretty close to being able to assemble this guy. Because I just want to color his armor and then like the weapons and stuff I can do once he's assembled, and I can chuck him on my model holder. Be easy to hold. Sanguinus I'm familiar with. I know Sanguinus. The one thing I've been like waiting for, and I don't think they'll ever do it, or at least I haven't seen that they've done it, is I'm waiting for like Games Workshop to release a miniature like this of the Emperor. You know, Horus Heresy era Emperor. Because I'd love to get my hands on one of them, just paint him up, use him as like a display base or something for something. I know there's like some, I guess like fans have like made their own models or something, because I've seen a couple of them floating around. I guess they 3D print them or something, which I don't think they're allowed to do. I don't know. Who cares? 3D print whatever you want. Um, but yeah, I'd love like an official Emperor of Mankind model. Don't think you could ever use him in the battlefield because that'd be like an instant win, wouldn't it? That's good. Now I just need to paint the hand. Be very careful. So I just needed to be able to see that well. I couldn't see it very well with the camera in the way. Yeah, to be like bringing out Exodia, but or you could like make him one, but like you'd have to do it something where he's like, okay, if you're playing like 1,000 point game, he's like worth like 9,999 of your points or something, you know, like, oh, so you'd only have to have like him on the battlefield or something. Oh, I actually did a pretty good job of painting that hand. I hate painting these hands, especially when they're gripping weapons. All right, that's that arm done. That's looking good. I have played the video games. I played Dawn of War 1, 2, and 3. I've played Total Warhammer. Uh, I haven't played any of the recent Total Warhammers, though. I do own them. I got them through, I don't know how I got them through, but yeah. I do own them, but I haven't played them. And I've played Space Marine, and I'm eagerly awaiting Space Marine 2. I haven't played the tabletop RPGs, though. But I hear they are very good. Alright, one more thing to paint blue, and we can kind of assemble this guy. Turn that to give me a point. I'm just gonna refocus my camera for a little bit. Oop. Was that bit? Is that bit? Where's my reference image? Does that bit stick out? No, that bit is part of the undercarriage. Okay. Ooh, okay. So there's a couple of bits here I'm gonna have to paint black. This bloody cable here is just annoying the shit out of me. Last episode of X-Men 97 was fucking great. So fucking cool. I really like that they're also hinting at like they've already brought in some Krakoa era stuff, but they've been like heavily handedly hinting at Nimrod coming. Nimrod's in the opening now, which is really cool. It's really cool seeing Hickman era, Krakoa era stuff happening in X-Men 97. It's just I never thought I'd see that. Never thought I'd see them actually starting to adapt like Hickman stuff and then pairing it with like the stuff from like the 80s and 90s. So like the Storm getting her powers back, losing her powers, getting her powers back and stuff from the 80s and 90s, pairing that with all the modern stuff, and it works. It works so fucking well. I don't know how. That one's looking pretty good. Second coat a little later on. Alright. I gotta get this trigger fingered here. This is annoying the hell out of me. Alright, I think I got it. Alright. That actually came up really well, those fingers. Alright. So that's all of the blue, I believe. So I'll move on to the black. There's a little bit of black happening on these models, and maybe even I might even paint his hair. His hair is going to be black as well. Shake up this black a little bit. Let's get a nice tip going on that. And we'll start with the legs, because they are the easiest one. Yeah, that looks good. I'll let that dry and I'll go over it. I'll come back to it and do them all again. Oh, there's another black part. Oh, and there's the part in here. came out really well. I'm just going to go over this black here because it didn't settle very well on spots I wanted it to. There we go, that looks better. You reckon we're gonna get Avengers versus X-Men? I don't know. I don't know if we will. I think they'll like start fighting, but like I think it'll end pretty fucking quickly. Though I don't know how I didn't particularly like how they wrote Captain America in that last episode because it was done in a way that it was written in a way so that it could big up Rogue and like the other X-Men at the expense of Captain America's character. Because realistically, Captain America would see what was happening and like come to the aid of the X-Men. Like we literally see it right now in Uncanny X-Men, where that's exactly what he's doing. He's leading a team, not Uncanny X-Men, Uncanny Avengers. He's leading an Avengers team, which also happens to have Rogue showing up on it as well, to help the X-Men. He wouldn't be, government stooge Captain America. Okay, what else was... This is going to be a tough one. Right here. Is that one done? Alright, so is there a hand? Yes, there is. Oh man, this is going to be a difficult one. Uh, hmm. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. What was the next part? This one. Okay, so his gun. So, since I'm faffing about with the black, I'll do his gun as well. The gun case. I'm sure we will see Havoc at some point. Um, I guess they just want to deal with, like, they don't want to open the Summers family up too much, too quickly. Just because we've got to deal with all the stuff with Scott, and then we've got to bring, like, Cable back into it properly. Image. Yep, so just that part there is black and yep. These nice little crevices here, which are always impossible. Okay, that's done. How am I going to get into this crevice? Hey, that actually looks pretty good. Uh, done that one, done that one, done that one, done that one. Is there any black on this one? No. Let me just check the reference image, see if there's black on the pauldrons. Nope. I do know this, there's a part here. I'm gonna get in here. It's good. Yes, now I just need to bring the blue out again because there's some bits I need to touch up. It's good. It's good. looks good. Yep. Yep. This part here. Oh. Alrighty. Okay, so that's all of those colors done. So let me have a look and see what other colors we got here. I've got Citadel Color do an awesome app where you can see which colors you're gonna need for the for like the base code, and like which, like, oh, the Mephiston red is for like the red, parchment uh dots and stuff like that, and Crag blues for the armor and whatnot. Really handy app. And let's look at my reference image. Okay, so we can probably probably move on to the silvers, maybe silver and golds. What else is it? I'm not going to paint the parchments. I'm going to do them with a contrast, so I'll do those last. Tell you what, I might do the base. The base, I just need some Mechanicus standard grey. Shake it up. Alright, so I gotta go around the Tyranid that's there. And there's like there's shells and whatnot, so it's pretty cool. Color these rocks in, and then I'll go to, there's like bolter shells. And I might do this outside bit that's not part of this base in a technical. Technicals are always really fun. For those who don't know what the technical color is, it's basically like a ground base. So like it makes the ground look like mud, and it actually looks like mud. It's really fucking cool. I got a couple of them. I got some that looks like mud. I got one that looks like snow, which maybe I might use on this one. So coming out pretty well, actually. So what's part of the Tyranid and what's not? This is part of the rock. Just paint this last little bit and I'll have the border done. Alrighty, I think that's all the rock done. And now there's just the Tyranid. I think there's a bit of rock in the Tyranid's mouth. Yeah, there is. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Dead Boy Detectives or not. I know it's on Netflix at the moment, but it's one of those things that I'll probably just get around to at some point. Same with that Knuckles TV show. Knuckles, the Echidna Hedgehog or whatever the fuck he is. TV show that came out, spin out from those Sonic films. I've seen people talking about it and they're saying it's alright, it's alright, and I need to go back and watch the first two films anyway because it's been such a long time since I've seen them. Alrighty, that's great. Don't know whether am I going to do the Tyranid or not. Think I will, just because I do have the base color for the Tyranids. So I might just do that. Here we got the Nargoth Knight. That's that nice purple that the Tyranid armor. And let me just pull up a reference image. All right. Hey, this is actually coming out pretty well. I'm very, very happy with it. This is actually working out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The colors like adhered to the model like really nicely. We got to do these back fins as well. Just wet my brush here a little bit. Do like this color. This is quite a nice color. It's Nagroth Knight. It's like nice violet, dark violet. Alrighty, what else is there to paint on this Nargoth color? Is this bit here, I think? I'm trying to determine what it is exactly. I have no fucking idea what it is. Scavenger's Reign. I haven't actually heard of that one. Might have to give it a check. I got a couple of like animated like sci-fi shows I'm trying to rewatch and like catch up on, like uh Love, Death and Robots over on Netflix. The newest season, I've watched like 2 episodes of that and I want to watch more of it. It's a great show. I don't know what this is. I'm meant to be coloring the violet, but apparently it's part of the Tyrannid. It's like his guts or something. There's like these little dots on the back. Alright, that looks pretty good. And now, what color is the flesh? I guess I can just kind of go over it with a Carbon Crimson, which I have. It's a shade. Color of the teeth. The teeth are Wraithbone, I think. I just need to go and grab my Wraithbone from my chest behind me. I think. Pretty sure I have Wraithbone. Wraithbone. Alright. Alright. So, Wraithbone for some teeth. I don't like how these turn out. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know when the next season of Love, Death, and Robots is going to be coming out, but yeah, I'm eagerly awaiting it. Alright. That's the teeth done. They came up all right. Not the best, but okay. I'll do the shade now, just so the base is pretty much done. Just trying to figure out what on that base. Ah, it's alright. It's okay. Alright, so use some of this Carabao Crimson. This is a shade, so you can just paint it over and it'll like seep into like all the cracks and crevices and comes up really, really nicely if you do it correctly, and hopefully I'm about to do it correctly. So I'll get a bit on my brush, put it down on here. You can see it's like really quite watery. Down there, and I get a dab of water. Get a bit more watery. Start on the back here. Get right into all those crevices. Hey, that's fallen into those crevices so well. That fell into those crevices really well. Ooh, almost knocked over the pot. Alrighty. Yeah, Tyrannid's coming up all right. I actually really like what this contrast is doing to it. Looks really good. And there's like crevices here. And the foot goes there, but we'll just paint over that. What's the face? How's the face situation? There we go. Alrighty. That came out really fucking good. And missing any bits? Not really. I kind of with Tyranids, I don't mind if it like goes blotchy because like skin's not like one consistent color or like look. Got that done, and now I just need the Screamer pink for the tongue. Right. There we go. That looks great. Holy shit. Alrighty. That base, pretty fucking good. That actually came up really fucking well. I'm going to, there's like little bolter uh, shells all dotted throughout this. So when I do the golds, I'll come back to that. But we'll start assembling the model now, I think. Right, so we do this. You know what I haven't done? Haven't done the head yet. Haven't done old mate's head yet. I'll probably do like, I don't know, like I guess like a black hair. What's he look like? Can I get him without... I'll go black. How's it going, Kim Dog? Yeah. Sorry, I just needed to actually be able to see what I was painting. I needed it really close to my face. Skin color. God damn, I'm gonna have to do the Raycar flesh. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna grab a... I'm gonna grab a contrast. What do we got here? A Raycard flesh shade. Do that. Save us dealing with the Raycar flesh, which I fucking hate. Right. Got a little bit of this stuff on my pad. Dump it down with some water. Yeah, that was looking good. Yes, we're getting close to new Doctor Who. Very excited, very excited. Alrighty, there's that done. Hey, that contrast come out really. My contrasts are working really well tonight. I don't know what it is, but you know, stars have aligned. My contrasts so far are looking pretty damn good. What are the size? He's got like cybernetics on his head. So, what color are they? Where's my reference image? Those are blue. Excellent. Shift blue up again. Bit too much. Contrast gods are smiling. Usually they clump together really badly for me. Don't need to do the back of the head for this one, which is fucking great. All right. That head came up really fucking well. I need to wait for it to dry though before I do the neck. The neck's just going to be black just because it's like the jumpsuit they wear, but okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're doing well. Let's put him together. So that fits together like that. Is that first season with William Hartnell or first season with Christopher Eccleston? I'm terrible at remembering Doctor Who episode names. Alright, let's see. Fit this in. Pretty sure it goes in like that. Does it go in like that? Oh my god, this. There we go. Ah, alright, there he is. Put him on the base. Come on, go on. I'm always scared pushing on these little pegs because I might break them. Come on, go on. Oh, and Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. He's on the base. Just going to refocus the camera a little bit. Ah, the old Eccleston stuff. I haven't watched that in years. Do we want to put the arms on yet? No, I'll paint the guns and stuff first. So we just got silver bits left. Pretty sure we do. So what color are the shoulders? Yep. I paint that blue? I gotta paint that part blue. Alright, blue time. Blue time again. That's gonna let that dry. And now we do the golds. I'm going to use Retributor armor. I was going to use my Vallejo gold, but I do like the Retributor Citadel paint. It's usually pretty damn good. Yeah, I saw those big finish audios get announced. That's pretty cool. It's getting to team up with the Doctor's wife. Which is pretty cool. Yep, me and Joel will be streaming later on. Comic Multiverse. Got a lot to talk about. Okay. So, these top bits are gold. Now, I'm not painting around the outside just yet, just because I'm going to use a smaller brush for that. So I don't fuck up the color on the inside. Where's the other one? And I'm just going to do exactly the same for this one as well. Oh, shit. Oh, I've heard those War Master ones with Derek Jacobi are pretty good. I mean, I've heard all the big finish ones are pretty good, but I've heard that one in particular is pretty good. I did see that Transformer 1 trailer. It looks pretty damn good. It's a cool little kids film. Alright, so I'm going to leave this part till last because it's silver on the inside and gold on the outside. So it's going to take me a minute to do, and I need to fix up the blue along there as well. So I think I'll just do right now. Alrighty. It's interesting now that like all like the models like together, you can see like parts that I've missed, so I can easily go over them, which is really handy. Alrighty, and I'll go over that cape again. I might, when I do the technical as well, put some mud on the bottom of the cape as well, so it looks like cape's been sort of like dragging in the mud a little bit. Alright, back to the gold. Careful. Yeah, that came up really well, actually. The master is pretty dangerous without the doctor to stop him. I do wish we'd gotten like a show about the master. Go. And that looks good. Now I think this part here is also... No, that's a bone color, so I've got to get the wraith bone out again. Ugh. Ugh. That's right, Celestia Grey. Alright. Where is Wraithbone? Wraithbone is over here. Just need that Celestia Grey to touch that up a little bit. Ugh. Alright. Now, I'm not happy with how this is going on. This isn't going on how I wanted it to. So I might let that dry. I'll paint this on. I'll let it dry and then I'll give it the old contrast. I'll give it a seraphim or maybe a skeleton horde contrast just because it's meant to be like a bony color. That's not coming up exactly how I wanted it to. So I'll just leave that there. I do need to get on the blue again. Netflix don't have Warhammer, isn't it? Amazon. I mean, I don't actually think they're going to be doing anything with it. It's just one of those things where they say there's going to be something, but if it does turn into something, it'll be something animated. I don't think it's going to be live action. It'd be cool if it would be live action, but don't think it will be. It's good. Yeah, I don't think they'll be doing. It'll just be like something animated, I think. And if that, it's going to probably either be just like a one-off film or like a short TV series. Also, Khalil, thank you so much for the donations because for some reason, like my chat is like really far behind, so it's only just now popped up for me in Streamlabs that you've been sending like donations. So I haven't been ignoring them. It's just that for some reason the chat is like lagging behind, or like the notifications are lagging behind. So thank you so much for that. That's much appreciated. Much appreciated. I don't ask for supers or donations or anything, so it's much appreciated. Alrighty. I've got the blue done. Let's grab a skeleton horde. Skeleton horde. Right. Let's see how this reacts to. There we go. That's the effect I wanted. A bit too watery, but that's come up much better than what I was doing. I thought maybe like doing it in Wraithbone might bring it out a little bit more like this, but just made it a bit more wider. But, that looks fucking great. Really fucking good. Really fucking happy with that. It came up really well. Damn. Just like went into all the recesses at the right way, and I've got this part to do as well. This is like a, what would you call this? Like a scroll header thing. That came up nicely as well. Blue in there. Cool. Look at that. Bit of water there. Okay, so got the gold on there. The handle of his sword is gold, so we'll do that. Ugh, where's this one end? This one ends here. Yep, yep, it's good. It's gold. I really do like this Retributor gold. It looks great. I do sometimes use one called Warplock, just because I like the look of that sort of darker, browner gold on some of these weapons. But I do like that Retributor. Yes, that's looking good. Can't really see if that's it's looking good. What else is gold? A little bit on the end on the pommel. Thick. That's the handle of the sword done. What else is gold? The bolter shells. I did hear about Craven's delay till November and to December, and I'm not really sure why, especially when I'm pretty sure they've said the film is done. Though they're probably reshooting shit because of Madam Web's complete failure. Though I don't know how they thought Madam Web wouldn't fail. Yeah, that's good. Now just got the symbol on the side there. Ah, slightly came out of the boundaries there, but that's okay. Good. What else? What else is gold on this guy's armor? The front parts of anything on left from the gun? Ah, yes. Sick. That's done. Back to this one and paint him too. Can't forget the skulls on the hands. Sick. And the skulls on the shoulder pads. I fully believe that concept art with the Spider-Man. I fully believe that was just designed just so they could show actors and say like, look, this is going to happen in your movie. You should definitely join the movie. You can be with Tom Holland. I absolutely believe that's why it was created. There was never any chance that Tom Holland would be in the film. They knew that, but they wanted to assign some stars to it. You have to go over that one on blue again, I think. That was a tough one. And that's all of that done. Yes. Came up really nicely. And now there is just the chest. And there's like a leg part as well, which is... No, that's Wraithbone. Okay, cool. But, oh man, this part's really fucking difficult. Really tedious, this part. Alright. So just do the outside of this. Yeah, that came out really well. Do the same for the back. Ah, went over it. That's okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm still in the lines. It's good. Yeah, no, I fully believe that Sony does do the whole tricking actors into thinking that they're part of, because they, you know, like obviously they like co-produce like Spider-Man films with the MCU, so they technically can say to them like, oh yeah, we're part of the MCU, you know, our characters are in the MCU, even though they're very clearly not. Okay, so now we've got to do the chest. Careful not to go outside the lines. Alright, there's one wing down. Oh, this is very almost hit the blue. Alrighty. That's actually came out really fucking good. Like, hesitant going over that with the gold, but it came out really fucking well. And I think that's it for the gold. The leg one got any gold? No, it doesn't, but it does have. I need the skeleton horde back. Yeah. I'm really happy with how these contrasts. You don't understand how happy I am that they're actually like working. Right, that's all the skulls done, I believe. Ah, the skull on the end of the sword. And now, what can we do now? I'll do like the little parchments. Grab the red again. What red do? Maybe a darker red. Darker red, yeah, for the seals. It's the seals. What else is red? The seals. Oh, there's like little red. Just wash the brush. Go it up with a clean bit of red. Go. Little red diamond thing in it, and this one also has one as well. It's good. Okay. Alrighty. So, done those. I need to grab the Seraphim Sepia for the parchment. Good shake. Oh my god. Ah, these pots stick really badly. Some of that on the palette. Yes, that looks good. I always do my parchments in the Seraphim Sepia, because it's like a slight red, and from a distance it looks like there's like actual writing on it. Obviously I could go in and just like carefully like put little squiggles on it, but we ain't got time for that. Now is there a... Yep, there's more on this one. Oh, and there's a red seal on that one I missed. Oop. Nice. Close you up. Okay. Now, we basically just gotta put on the. Where's his head? There's his head. Take that off, and probably don't actually need to. Yeah, just a little dab, dab of black on the neck. So it looks like he's wearing a jumpsuit. There we go. That's good. Put him upside down on there. I did watch Monarch. I thought it was great. I like that we got like a bit more with the human characters, and that you use them to expand the lore a lot more. I liked all the characters. There were some there that kind of grated on me after a while, but then they sort of come back round on me. Um, but yeah, no, it was actually pretty decent series. I quite enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to season 2. Okay, silver time. Got my silver. Okay, silver. This is gonna take a lot. Start with the sword. I don't know if this silver will come up on camera all that well, but it's so good. It's so light and bright. I love it. How am I gonna do this? Right, that arm is officially done. Officially done that arm. And the arm with the bolter. Nice, 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 nice. And I really wish the silver would come up on camera. I mean, it kind of does, but not as well as I had hoped. Alrighty. I'm going to be able to get into that little spot. Yeah. Alright. Gun's almost done. There we go. It's looking good. I think that's all the silver. Oh, I suppose like the back vents here. One engine, one thruster, I should say. Alrighty. That I'll touch that up later. Let's get him together. I suppose there's actually some silver up on the top here in this part. Alrighty. Let's put him together. So this shoulder pad goes on that arm, that one on this one. The arm goes like that. And the shoulder pad connects to it via here. Be easier if I do this. Yep. There's one hand. Why is this not going in? Why is this not going into... Oh, does not want to go in. There we go. There it is. Last but not least, the head. Head just sort of slips in. There we go. And that's that. That is our Ultramarine Captain in Terminator armor. Still a little bit of touch up to do on him, but he is pretty much done. I'll probably do another stream. I'm probably going to end the stream pretty soon, but I'll probably do another stream where we go over with him with like Null Oil and do some highlights and stuff on him. But that came up really fucking well. I am very happy with how he came up, and I'm probably going to take some photos of him now, and I'll throw them up on my Twitter if people want to see that. I'll probably also cut down this stream into like a, I don't know, 10-15 minute video of us assembling and painting and everything, so people don't have to sit through over 3-hour stream. But yeah, that came up. I am really fucking happy with that, guys. Very, very, very happy. The bone came up just absolutely exactly how I wanted it to. The golds on the arm, on the pauldrons here, fantastic. And yeah, I think that's pretty great. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Much appreciated. I really want to do more of these types of streams. They are very fun. You know, it's very chill. Just painting, talking, shooting the shit. It's all very fun. And yeah, thanks guys for coming. And yeah, we're going to end the stream now. Be sure to join me and Cape Joel on the Comic Multiverse later on tonight at 10 p.m. And yeah, we're going to be talking about some comic books. I'm sure I'll promote this a little bit more on that show as well, to get more people over here. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me. Thank you for Khalil for the donations. Much appreciated. I don't usually ask for donations, since, you know, I just do this for fun. But it's much appreciated. Much appreciated, dude. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.